Sneaky Nation, welcome to the survey. Boo! That door's open. Somebody's weeping. This is an indie horror game that apparently doesn't rely on jump scares. It's more of an atmospheric horror game, and it sounds like it's more along the lines of Layers of Fear if anything was to compare to it. But I'm looking forward to playing through this. Let me know if you enjoy this by clicking like and subscribe if you're new to join us in Sneaky Nation. Now let's do this. LootCrate.com offers various different collectibles in their monthly subscription service. You can check out all kinds of different themes, including gaming and anime. Use the code SNEAKYG to get 10% off your order. Just use the link in the description box below. We have awoken in our house. The graphics are actually pretty damn good. I'm impressed. I don't say that about a lot of indie games, although I feel like I kind of do, but this actually seems to be of a higher standard, so I'm a fan. Alright, anyways. Oh, you can actually see yourself when you look down. Who dresses like that when they go to sleep? Looks like I'm going on an interview. Did I dress myself the night before? Can even see my hairstyle. Yeah, pretty nice. I look like a respectable person. I can't see what I actually look like, though. Alright, let's take a gander around. Channel 8. Why is it stuck on Channel 8? What's so special about that? That's like one of those local news channels. Who wants that garbage? At least where I live. Alright, so the bathroom. From what I understand, this is supposed to be pretty short, too. Turn the light on. Ah, there we go. Someone hiding behind there. Gonna be a peeping Tom. Damn it. If only. Ceiling fan's going. I'm guessing it's... Oh, no, a flashlight. I don't think there are supposed to be jump scares in this, but they could just be lying to me. I don't know. Turn it on and off. It doesn't seem like there is a meter for it anywhere, so that's good. I don't know why a door in my own house is locked. The laundry room. I am an absolute pig. Alright. I have another bathroom. Man, I'm living it up here. Must be pretty rich. Alright, this is my office. Looks like we're running a pretty crappy computer, so we invest in making the house look all fancy, but we buy a bunch of junk for it. Where's the dual monitor setup? This guy doesn't know what he's doing. Hey, there's a key right there. Give me. I don't need the key. Alright. You say so. Bunch of crap in the closet. I don't have many clothes in this house. Not invest in my fashion either. Probably not one of those people that invest in my car either, I bet, when I go outside. If I even get to that point. What the hell happened in here? Someone set a fire or something? I don't know. What is this? SD. SanDisk? Is that about a memory card? Man, I'm really into technology if I have to write it on my little chalkboard. It's locked. Alright, so downstairs we go. Hello? Seems like we're fine. Alright, cool. We don't need the flashlight. The whole time, anyway. That is really dangerous. He was just sleeping up there with the candles going. The house could have burned down. That's incredibly creepy. Guy isn't exactly the brightest bulb in the bunch. Okay, that looks like dirt, I guess. Wait, what is that? I don't know what's going on in here. Alright. Okay, it's Roman numerals, go. So I'm gonna have to figure that out in a puzzle sense, I guess. At some point. Uh-oh. That fireplace is going. I really just want to die, don't I? It's almost like I want to die, but I don't want to intentionally do it. I want it to kind of be like, this is your fate. Okay, this is just stupid. He leaves raw meat on the stove and goes to sleep. Is somebody else supposed to live here? They left the faucet running. I hear the phone ringing. That stove might actually be on. Why is that light on it? Oh, man. I wanted to kill myself, but I guess this ghost or whatever is going to come do it for me. Oh, that is disgusting. Alright, I'm going to grab that. What's this, though? Press P to open the pause menu, view documents. Documents. Mary Walker. I haven't written in this journal in a while, but I thought I'd write something down. Right now, Lilith is 6 years old, while Marcus is, I think, 4. The other day, she was painting a picture, and it looked fairly abstract at first, just a blend of seemingly random shades and hues. After making dinner, I came back to find her replicating... Oh my god, that noise is so annoying. A painting we had in our kitchen. It was remarkable. I haven't told Joseph yet, but I think Lilith could end up being a very special girl. I asked where she learned to paint that way, but she responded in a confused manner, as if all she was doing was casually playing around with paint. She managed to almost completely, replicate the artwork, including even the smallest details of the piece. That's, I guess, natural talent. I definitely have to keep an eye on her talents. Right now, Joseph and I are both working parents. Financially, we're doing well, no real troubles, no family issues either, besides his drinking problem. Great, that explains why I left all the stuff on when I went to sleep. I'll finish this entry up after I cook dinner. Mary Walker. Alright, now we can get back to business. You are so annoying, shut up. Shut up. How do you grab this? There we go. Use the cell phone by pressing the space button. Locked. Enter 5-digit password. Okay, that's gonna be what those chalkboards were for. Most likely. Let's just guess. 911. 111. Just entered 6. Alright, let's get off of this. And this is another note here. I think, right? Master bedroom, other bedroom. Okay, that's what it's telling me to do. Alright. Zoom in. Alright, so number 1, the master bedroom is the first number. Second one's other bedroom. Living room. Look for the channel numbers. Unlock it quickly. She's watching you. Okay. Oh, really now? Don't leave the static on for too long. It makes her ears bleed. Right now she's upstairs waiting for you. I would turn that on, but I'm afraid of copyright strikes. We can't have that. Alright, so I'm very religious. The other rooms were upstairs. Let's turn this on. I should have checked that actually earlier. Let's look for all the light switches as soon as we enter the rooms. Alright, now all the lights are officially on in this house. Oh, sweet, I can open the drawers too. I can't open these drawers though. That's asking too much. Somebody left their food on the counter. Or the table. Whatever. There is not much light in this kitchen. Can I open this door? That one's locked too. This is a very weird house. He walks so painfully slow. Alright, so something just occurred to me. Channel 8, so that must be another 8. It says she hates the static, so I wonder what happens if we leave it on. Let's go downstairs and find out if she breaks it. You know what? I just figured out something else. It's actually the channel numbers literally of the TVs that are in those rooms, so that will explain the 5 numbers. Alright, so the living room is actually 9-7. The master bedroom was 8. And then we have to go check the other bedroom for the other 2 numbers. Alright. Now we're on to business here. What a noob. Alright, so 2-9. Alright, so we have this now. We have it. 82997. Yes! We did it! Alright, now what do we do? Blurry? No, don't do that. Careful. Help. Help me. Yeah, that's useful. Media. Mail. Hey, it's your manager, Mark. Are you available to work next weekend? No, get out of here, you dick. Emma can't come in, so it will only be you and Katie. It's going to be a pretty busy weekend, and she could use the extra hand. Thanks. No thanks. Attempt number 89,264. What? If you are receiving this, you have been chosen to participate in a nationwide survey. Oh boy, we believe you are qualified to be a representative of a specific demographic group we are studying. To continue, please proceed to the survey app found on your mobile device. Alright, we'll be going there. Alright, so those are just settings for the game. That's cool. Welcome to the survey. You have been chosen... Yep. So that's gotta be the app. Are you currently situated in your home? Yes. Are you currently employed? It sounds like I am. Do you use your mobile device often? Yeah. Do you forget your password for your mobile device? No. Was finding the password for your phone easy or hard? It was easy. Is anyone with you in your house currently? Not that I know of. Is anyone supposed to be with you currently? It sounds like there's someone that's supposed to be, so let's just say yeah. Are you a college student? Maybe I misread something? I don't remember reading that. Do you enjoy being home alone? Yes, it's quite fun. Does it ever feel creepy when you are home alone? I think I see where this is going. No. Have you ever experienced the phenomenon of feeling as if you were being watched, but in reality you were not? Of course, who hasn't? Individuals report this phenomenon quite frequently, especially when around certain paintings, dolls, or statues. Are any of those objects inside your house? Yeah. How many televisions are currently in your house? 2 plus? At least 3. Thank you for your participation. Please take a short break. We will continue the survey shortly. Okay. Alright. Now I'm guessing it wants me to go look at paintings, right? Be all creeped out. That is freaking weird. I didn't even notice that before. Okay. What the hell was that? Was that downstairs? I don't think I want to play anymore. Was that a mirror? That one looks fine. It sounded like it came from up here. Maybe the sound just poorly done. I don't know. What about these paintings? These ones look nice. Oh wait, there's another one right there. 4. Alright, so I'm gonna have to use those for a puzzle later, I guess, right? Guess we have to go investigate that sound. Ugh. Why me? What did I do to deserve this? I didn't leave that TV on, I don't think. That statue moved. You little freak. Turn that off. Alright, let's take a look-see at our new documents. Local prodigy. Alright, so Lilith Walker began painting when she was 6 years old. Though only being 12, this child prodigy is able to recreate masterpieces with only rudimentary materials. The child belongs to the local Walker household. Her father, Joseph Walker, a construction worker, along with Mary Walker, working as a secretary at a law firm. According to Mary and Joseph, Lilith loved to paint and expressed her talent early. She also stated that she practices anywhere from 5 to 10 hours a day. That is crazy. Just to perfect her craft. Her artwork is gaining popularity as demand for her pieces and replications have skyrocketed recently. She's in the money. Although she enjoys painting, she also plays a variety of instruments such as the violin, piano, and cello. On top of painting, she also enjoys... What else does she enjoy? Killing? Is that one of your hobbies, lady? Broke something here too, you jerk. Alright, let's see if the Continue. Alright, here we go. For the next portion of the survey, we will need you to fulfill a request. We will need you to check in your bathroom appliances, if your bathroom appliances are working. Specifically the sink and light switches. Please enter the bathroom in your master bedroom and check if those appliances are working properly. Alright, you're asking for it. Alright, so light switch, that works fine. The sink, that appears to be working fine too, so we are A-okay. Stop opening that! Where's that coming from? Alright, I'm just gonna ignore that for a minute and read the new document. Alright, Lilith note number 1. I asked Mom to get me a diary after my first painting sold. I just thought it would be nice to write down some of my thoughts. Mom and Dad want me to keep painting, but I don't know if I should. It seems like all they want to do is make money from it. Well, what do you expect? You're in the money, lady. This reporter came in the other day. His name was Rick Driver. And he asked us a bunch of questions. Apparently we're going to be in an article in the local news. Mom said it would help with my publicity. I hardly even like painting, but whatever makes them happy, I guess. I actually like playing the violin and piano way more than painting. I mean, it's okay, but it's not something I enjoy doing that much. I just hope they include Marcus in the article. I know how much he loves writing. It seems like Mom and Dad barely even pay any attention to him. Is this my fault? Maybe he hates me? Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll trip, fall down the stairs, and break my arm so I can't paint anymore, at least for a while, Lilith. You couldn't really play those instruments anymore either. Must be pretty bad. Oh, man.
Son of a biscuit eater.
What? What? Oh, where did you go? Are you hiding there? That is freaky. We also have to look. You know what? I probably should keep all these lights on in this house. That might scare her off. I wonder if it's the wife or if it's Lilith. Do we make her that angry that she died? What's that noise? Kitchen lights off too. Seems like we're fine. Why'd my flashlight turn off? That light's flashing out there. Creepy. Just turn this light back on. Oh great, something's on the floor now. What is this? Marcus note number 1. So my sister gave me a journal even though my mom said no. She said that after her first painting sold, Mom would get her a few. She gave me one of them, so I'm kind of happy about that. Nobody really knows that I'm really into writing besides my sister. This reporter met my family the other day. After cleaning the house, taking out the trash, doing the dishes, wiping the floors clean, and sweeping up all the broken beer glasses from Dad, I assume. Yeah, that stupid drunk. And lastly, after vacuuming the house, I was excited to meet the reporter. I saw him pull into the driveway, pen and notepad in hand. As I saw him get out of his car, my dad told me that I had to stay in my room. I tried to ask him for a reason, but he just sort of pushed me in and slammed the door shut. The door, just before closing shut, struck my nose, and I started bleeding. It was really the first time I've ever seen that much blood. It tasted very metallic, as if someone took a cup of water and dropped a bunch of coins in there. Ugh, that's gross. Then drank it. I never got to meet that reporter, even though I really wanted to, Marcus. Alright, so sister did not get her wish. Where do you want me to go now? Upstairs? I'm just gonna keep going back and forth between all these different rooms. Oh, come on! Come on! What do you want, you little freak? came from downstairs. Oh, man. What happened? Somebody went crazy. Okay, we're gonna open that door in a minute. Oh, I don't like where this is going. Just cut it out, you dick. Alright, Lilith note number 2. I'm kind of sad. I mean, I'm only 15, but mom and dad are driving this whole painting thing a little crazy. They keep asking to paint for hours and hours and hours. It's not even something I'm passionate about. So it seems like they might have pushed her to the point of killing them. Maybe. I really like playing the violin, but I'm not that great at it, but it's really fun. Both of my parents are really pushing this painting thing. They quit both of their jobs just to pursue it because it apparently makes them a lot of money. They never even asked if I want to keep doing this. I guess I don't really have a choice right now other than to keep painting. Maybe I'll make an excuse, or maybe I'll try telling them no. That sounds like it probably might have been the case too, and they killed her. I wish they would pay more attention to Marcus too. He put so much effort in everything. He does really well in school. It was Christmas the other week, and we had some family over. Marcus just looked so gloomy, so alone. Nobody even got him a Christmas... What is wrong with these people? Christmas present. Besides me, anyways. It's like he doesn't even exist to anyone else. I feel terrible. Also, Dad has been drinking a lot more lately. I mean, he always had some drinks, but he's doing it more and more. He gets scary sometimes. So it sounds like it's going down that path. He's a killer. Maybe. Can I open this now? Alright, I guess that's for the best. There's a note in here. Oh, I have to grab the key this time. Alright, so we're gonna go unlock that bloody door. You know what? I think this is actually supposed to be events that took place in the past, and I'm the new homeowner, maybe? These look like nice killer weapons. Okay, there's another number. All kinds of killer weapons. Let's read this one now. This is the only way we're going to learn the story, so we have to read these. I don't typically read these every time, but it's interesting so far. I hate painting. Mom and Dad want me to finish one piece a week. It takes anywhere from 8 to 12 hours a day for me to meet that quota, on top of going to school. I tried to tell my dad to slow things down, but he wouldn't listen. Drunks, I tell you. Today I try to stand up to them. I tried telling my him. There are definitely some errors that have to be corrected in this. That I didn't have the right color of red, so I wouldn't be able to finish the painting, even though I did. So he called Marcus down. He grunted, "So you don't have the right color of red?" You could smell the alcohol from his breath. He took Marcus and started hitting his arm. Oh, started hitting his him? I'm guessing that's arm, maybe. Until blood started to drip from his nose, and eventually his lips started to tear open. He threw Marcus to the ground and continued to beat him and kick him until he was a bloody mess. Alright, well there's your blood, Lilith. Are you happy now? He took a can of booze and poured it all over Marcus and walked off muttering something. Mom just turned a blind eye and started cleaning up the blood. Marcus sat there unconscious for a bit, and I helped him up to his room. He didn't say anything. All he did was smile. He had a wide grin on his face. I stayed with him until he fell asleep reading this book about cars. Alright, now it sounded like they might have pushed him to the point of killing everybody. These parents are demented. I'm kind of hoping they're the ones that died. What's going on here? Oh. Oh no. There's a shadow figure right there. Where is that? Which room is that supposed to be? Let's go find out. You stupid statue. Back upstairs we go.
There she blows.
Somebody's weeping. Oh! Don't go in there. Whatever you do, don't go in there. Alright. We're men. We're men here. We can do this. No big deal. Where are you going, creepy person? Okay, I thought they were gonna do a jump scare there. That's what I thought. I was never scared of you. Hide in the closet. I'm not coming out of the closet, you hear me? I'm staying in here forever. Alright. Death of 2 siblings. Alright. 2 bodies were recovered after a fire erupted inside a suburban house near a local elementary school. That explains the fire areas of this house. The fire apparently started late at night as neighbors were the ones to report the incident. Names have not been released, but the victims were identified to be a brother and sister in their late teens. The 2 were home alone while their mother was on a business trip. The brother was going to high school and also worked a part-time job at a grocery. How the fire started is not clear, but authorities have not ruled out foul play. Of course it was foul play. Can you imagine going through this entire thing? It was just a coincidence, like, oh, I accidentally left on the stove downstairs. Oops. Oops, I accidentally left on these candles. Oops. Oops, I left the fireplace on even though I went to sleep. Oops. That was knocked over could, according to investigators, a candle that was knocked over could have caused a tragedy. I didn't even read that far and I knew that was going to be it. Okay. Officials have not ruled out foul play as a cause, but aren't suspicious of it due to the circumstances of the situation. Yeah, we're going to find out more about that. Sounds like a door might have opened. Hi, would you like a hug? Come say hello to me. Oh my god! I didn't think that was gonna happen. What the?
8, 9, 2, 6, 4. 8, 9, 2, 6, 4. 8, 9, 2, 6, 4. 8, 9, 2, 6, 4.
You can shut up now.
8, 9, 2, 6, 4. 8, 9.
You know, I should have expected that was going to be a jump scare, but I really didn't think they were going to do it. I thought there weren't going to be any.
8, 9.
That was stupid on my part.
6, 4. 8, 9, 2, 6, 4.
89264. Got it.
9, 2, 6, 4.
89264. Got it.
8, 9.
Shut up!
2, 6, 4.
89264. Oh, you know what? We have to go back into our app, I bet. Are they working properly? Yes, they are. Thank you for asking. Do you notice anything strange? No. She heard you hide. Thank you for your input. The next set of questions involves your personal preferences concerning music. Did you enjoy listening to music? No. Do you enjoy listening to rock? Yes. Do you enjoy listening to rap? Yes. Do you enjoy listening to classical? Okay. Can you just ask me if I like all this music? Do you remember your sister's taste in music? No. On top of being a talented painter, she was also a talented violin player. Do you remember her playing any songs on her violin? No. Were you ever jealous of how gifted she was? How everyone always paid attention to her? See, feels like he would be. We have a song that you might enjoy listening to. Turn on the radio downstairs and listen to the song. Did you enjoy the song? I didn't even listen to it yet. Where is it? This is quite lovely, I must say. Do you remember what happened to her? No. Do you remember what happened to your family? No. The screaming, can you hear it? Yes. Have you seen her? Obviously. Are you lying? No, she literally tried to kill me, and then I woke up from a bad dream. She's watching you. Do you feel her eyes on you? Where is she? Now I kind of do now that you mention that. Oh no. Wait a second. Oh, okay. I think I'm using this at the wrong points of time, maybe. I'm not scared of her. No big deal. Do you hear the footsteps? No. Error. 82997. Wait, what? What? Alright, you know what I think it is? 8, 9 we established was in the living room, so go D-I-S-D-E-A-D. Alright, so I just wrote all those letters down, and if you separate them properly, it spells God is dead. So I don't know what the hell that is supposed to mean now. Alright, so this is weird. We have some new mail, too. This one we already read earlier, right? Yep, alright. How are you two doing? I know it must be hard for you with college work and taking care of Lilith. I'm at a hotel right now, and I'm supposed to meet my clients tomorrow. I should be back within a week. Stay strong, Mom. XOXO. Kisses and hugs. Alright, so I guess I was in college, so I should have answered that properly. Yep, that's the stupid thing it keeps repeating. He watched her, writing writhing in pain, as her condition set in, knowing nothing could be done to help her. Among all her family, she loved him the most. Yet, did he kill her? Turn around. Think I made a mistake. I'm actually supposed to come here and touch them. 9, 2, 6, and 4. Oh! This door is open now. Okay. Oh, this is where she was painting. Okay. Blood splatters. Yeah, that's lovely. The screaming, the crying. Can you hear it? What does that say? 2? For eternity I have lived, and for one more I shall live on. Oh, and for... yeah, one more I shall live on. Trapped inside these memories with the devil himself. Okay.
4, 8, 9, 2,
What's in here?
4.
Aha! Let's be careful now. Of course we're breaking some more things down there. Have some respect for my property. Alright, Lilith Note 4. I can't move. Today I woke up and I can't really explain it, but my right hip just feels extremely stiff. I try to get out of bed, but I can barely turn my body without feeling pain. Update. My parents took me to the hospital just in case it was severe or life-threatening, but the staff seem to be clueless as to what I actually have. They said they will need to complete further x-rays, possibly even use an MRI in order to verify their diagnosis. Hopefully I won't have to paint or anything. Ugh. I also had a really weird dream. I was alone in the house with Marcus, but for some reason he was always afraid of me. Every time I would try to get close to him, he would run away in fear. It was such a weird dream, because in a way, it felt like it lasted forever. Okay, let's see if we can operate our phone again. Part 2. He had a haunting grin on his face, as if seeing her suffer filled his heart with delight. For the first time in a long time, he felt joy. Oh! That was not there before! The noises are coming from the painting. Alright, so we have a few new question marks here. What's this one? And we also have this one. Alright, let's check them both out. That noise is changing. Alright, Marcus Note 2. My parents took Lilith to the hospital after my sister said she felt immobile around her hip. She said it felt completely stiff, as if all the muscles surrounding her hip had turned to bone. The other day, Dad threw me down the stairs because Lilith's paintings weren't selling as much as they used to. He thought it was an entertaining way to encourage her to paint better, as he phrased it. Psycho. I dislocated my shoulder on the way down. After Repositioning the joint back into the socket, I made a sling with some old rags I found in the closet. It still stings, but it should heal within a few weeks to a couple of months. School isn't too bad. I'm working on this little project with some of my friends is the correct way that should be phrased. We're trying to create our own braking system for a car. Something that can be controlled remotely. I wonder if I can reverse engineer it to do the opposite task and maybe cancel the braking system remotely. That would be an interesting challenge as long as I don't have to stay home, right? Maybe do that to Daddy's car. Daddy old boy's car. And diagnosis. To the Walker family, we had some difficulty in regards to diagnosing your daughter's specific condition, but we have concluded that it is fibrodysplasia. Asufficient? I don't know what the hell that is. Progressiva. It is very rare but severe condition where the patient's soft tissue, when repaired, becomes acidified. Alright. Basically turning into bone. This is due to a mutation in the repair mechanism of the body that results in this condition. There are treatment options to slow down the process of the condition, but I admit the future looks fairly grim. In all honesty, this is what will eventually happen. The disease will spread throughout her body until most of her soft tissue, including tendons, ligaments, and even muscle, will become ossified. Is that acidified or ossified? No, it's ossified. I read that wrong earlier. The most we can do is provide medication in order to relieve the pain, but other than that, the condition has always been fatal. Your daughter might be able to make it to the age of 40 if she is lucky. Please let us know what direction you would like to take. Thank you for your patience, Dr. Gaiman. Alright, so now I'm not exactly sure what happened. Did somebody set house on fire, put out of her misery? I don't know. Where's that crying coming from? Hello? Hello? Can I do anything to that? Shut up! I want to hear you whine. Oh, great. All the paintings fell off the wall. That's normal. The ones in my room are still fine, though. All the paintings in here fell down, too. Let's turn all the lights back on again. Oh, gee. What? Okay, I guess that's where I was supposed to go. I can't leave this room. Are you kidding me? Want me to break the window?
According to a recent poll, infidelity is at an all-time high. This may be due to marrying too young, lack of commitment, or even financial instability. Let us examine the story of Joseph and Mary Walker, the two married and bore a daughter, Lilith, who was very talented in many artistic mediums, especially in painting. Joseph and Mary also had a son named Marcus. Joseph worked as a construction worker, while Mary worked as a secretary for a local business. Soon after discovering Lilith's talents, her parents encouraged her greatly to continue and perfect her skills. Eventually, a high enough demand for her paintings allowed the Walkers to become financially stable, simply by selling Lilith's art. Both Joseph and Mary quit their jobs, as Lilith's paintings sold anywhere from $5,000 to $15,000 apiece, depending on the buyer. Due to this high demand, Joseph and Mary began to live life far above their means, taking advantage of their gifted child in order to satisfy their own greed. It started off with Joseph burning Marcus with cigarettes if Lilith refused to work. Slowly, the abuse became worse and more intense, until one episode landed Marcus in the hospital. Marcus had several bruises along with a dislocated arm. The family was forced to cover up the incident and no charges were filed. This abuse continued for a long time. Marcus grew accustomed to it. It was simply a part of his life, just as much as breathing or sleeping. After Lilith was diagnosed with a rare bone condition, everything changed. She lost her ability to paint, leading the family into a period of financial hardships. Joseph wasn't able to find work due to his alcoholism, but Mary was able to find a job at her old company, her former employer kept in touch with her throughout the years. Tension began to build within the family. Marcus usually remained passive among family affairs, but the situation gave him much joy. They were suffering, and he knew it. He couldn't have been happier. 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 He couldn't have been happier.
Okay. Oh, you're crying out there again. Come on. Stop knocking. I don't want to let you in. Please stop. I have nowhere to go. What? I can't open the door. What do you want me to do? Behind the closet, maybe? It's my best guess. Nothing's happening. Okay, turning the light off, did it? Should I turn the TV off? Oh, I can't even do that. What is going on out there? We're clear, right? Yeah. Alright. Take another look-see at this next note. See if we can get more down to the bottom of this mystery. Alright, my parents gave me the news, so I have this condition called... Alright, let's get this right. Fibrodysplasia ossificans progressiva. Basically, it's a condition where my soft tissue, ligaments, tendons, and muscles gradually turn into bone. They said that eventually I'll lose mobility in my arms, legs, neck, everywhere until I'll need a caretaker to basically do everything for me. Right now I feel it in my arms and torso. For now, I just sort of stay in my bed. It hurts to walk around and I can't really exercise or damage my body in any way, or else it'll speed up the process. I mean, I'm only 15, so this is a lot to take in. Knowing that I'll slowly become more and more immobile, it's a bit ironic, isn't it? Yeah, it really is. I wish that I could stop painting or that I wouldn't have to anymore. And this was the answer I received. The best they could do was prescribe medication for the pain. A year from now, there is a good chance that I won't be able to walk and I'll be in a wheelchair or worse. I just hope my family will be stable without my help. I'll be a pretty big burden. The other day, I overheard my parents arguing. My mom brought up the idea of getting a divorce. I feel like this is all my fault. I mean, the father especially is going to go crazy knowing that his daughter isn't bringing in money anymore. Not only that, but the fact that she's now going to be costing a whole lot of money too. Wait, how did number 2 get down here? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, here we go. Let's see what this one is. What was that? Is that a knock at the front door? Let's close this door for a minute. Read the next note. Alright, Marcus, note 3. I overheard them talking about what Lilith's condition was. Apparently she has some sort of bone disorder. Basically her body keeps becoming more and more immobilized until she's basically paralyzed. The process can take a while, but it continually gets worse and worse. They seem very worried about it. As far as I know, Lilith won't be able to paint. I wonder what will happen. Mom and Dad were screaming at each other the other day. I've never seen them argue like that. It was quite entertaining seeing them bicker and yell. I had a wide grin across my face as I watched the spectacle. My parents had been trying to find work ever since they heard the news, but only my mom has been able to find a job with her old employer. Dad hasn't had any luck. This is quite an unfortunate situation. I did a bit more research on the condition and it seems incurable. My parents seem like they're in a state of panic. I've never seen them like this before. Frantic, scared, and unstable. I've never been more excited in my life. He's getting some kind of sick enjoyment out of this, but they were ignoring him, I guess. See what the dealio is here. What's this? Oh no, oh no, she's coming after me. Come on. Go! Go! What are you doing? Oh wait, she went away? There was an invisible wall there. I was trying to make a run for it, but you can't run in this game. You can only walk at a freaking snail's pace. Alright. Next one, Marcus 4. My mom showed him the divorce paperwork and he was livid. I've never seen my dad this furious. His bloodshot eyes trembling in fear because he knew he was powerless against her decision. He kept taking beer bottles and smashing them against the kitchen table after he heard the news. She said she was tired of having him just drinking all day and not contributing to the family at all. I left a little surprise for him in the car. He'll find out while he's driving. Oh, he did cut his brakes. Well, for now, I guess it'll just be Mom, Lilith, and I. She asked me to get a part-time job since we'll need the money to help with Lilith's medical bills. I don't mind working even though I'm still in high school. I'll be pretty busy, but I guess I'll just have to deal with it. It'll be hard though. I went to the doctor the other day and he examined my shoulder. It turns out I've had a torn rotator cuff for a while now, but I've never been able to get it checked out because of Dad. I haven't been able to rotate my arm past 90 degrees without feeling this tearing sensation on the back of my shoulder. Thanks, Dad, I guess. Oh no, thanks, Dad. I guess in the end everybody gets what they deserve. He cut his brakes. He definitely cut his brakes. Alright, next notes. I normally don't like reading notes like this during videos, but this is actually an interesting story. Suicide note. It's been hard the last year. I've been working overtime almost every week at my job since the divorce just to cover everything. Lilith, well, she was bedridden and relied on Marcus for just about everything. Marcus was attending college and working at the same time. I went on a business trip for about a week and I didn't get the news until I came home. The house caught fire. I was told that Lilith died a horrific death, burning alive as the flames consumed her. Then, they said the fire started in her room, most likely by a candle that was tipped over. The neighbors, they said all they heard was a haunting scream like an animal that knows its death is approaching. Everything is gone. My kids, my house, did I deserve this? I was so blinded by greed. I'm a horrible person. I let my son be abused for years just to force my daughter to paint and make myself money. I guess Joseph got what was coming to him, and now it's my turn. I just wish I could watch over them. I mean, clearly the father died because the brakes were cut. I'm gonna leave that on. That's what she was kind of referencing there without coming out and saying it directly. What is that noise? Kind of sounded like an ambient scream. Hello? Can I help you? You want me to go back here? Is that what you want? I don't know why. Okay. And then the mother killed herself because Lilith died in the fire. Well, that doesn't mean it wasn't intentionally done. Maybe Marcus got fed up with it. Maybe it was an accident. Maybe she asked somebody to do it. Maybe the father didn't die in the brake accident and he came home and did it himself. I don't know. You want me to go in here? Hide in the closet again?
Probably trying to drink his sorrows away, he swerved off the road, crashing his car into a tree. Officers have noted that there might have been tampering involved with the braking system of the vehicle. Fortunately, the individual suffered greatly while dying. I know a certain someone that would be happy to know so. Don't worry, I'm stuck as well. This was Joseph, bringing the local news to you.
Alright, so his brakes were cut. He died a horrible, painful death, it sounds like. He definitely got what he deserved. I mean, yeah, you feel a little bit bad about the mother, but she did let the son get abused without doing anything about it. Got caught up in that greed. That's what you get. Back upstairs we go. Yeah, I see you waiting for me in there, you creepy weirdo. That has to be where I need to go. Oh, great, as soon as I get up here. Jerk. Another note ski. Walked in here now. This is the strangest house I've been in. I wonder if this is anything like that PT demo that was for that Silent Hills game that never got made. It's been almost a year. Just waiting out in the hallway. That looks like a pair of legs right there, right? They are really skinny though. No, wait a minute. Maybe that's just the railing. I can see where it wants me to go. Okay, hang on. Hang on, everybody. It's been almost a year since I've been diagnosed. It's gotten worse recently. I'm losing control of hands, so it's getting quite difficult to write. One day I wake up and I'm unable to move a certain part of my body. It's a bit horrifying having all your muscles, ligaments, and tendons slowly turn into bone. Marcus has been taking care of me. I feel like I'm such a burden to him. On top of school, his part-time job, and taking care of me, he seems so busy. Mom's been working overtime almost every weekend just to help with my medical bills. I mean, we have insurance and we still have some money left over for my paintings, but it's still getting pretty tough to pay for everything. I can't walk anymore, so I'm pretty much confined to my bed most of the time. My favorite part of the day is when my brother comes in to check on me. Hopefully he'll never read this. This is embarrassing, but I feel like I'm holding him back. After Dad died, he just seemed so much more alive. I guess he got what he deserved, but is this my punishment too? It seems like she might have wanted it. She doesn't want to be a burden. Oh, for crying out loud, what do you want from me? Yeah, I see you in that room. Oh no. Don't you come to this door! Don't you do it! Can I jump out the freaking... Why am I just waiting here? She's coming! Oh, I don't know what to do. She's gonna break that door down, isn't she? I'm gonna hide in the closet. I don't know what I did to deserve any of this. Oh. That door's open. Don't move. I don't really hear anything out there now. Might be safe. Okay. I'm getting way into this game, way more than I should be. Alright, next note. Wait, why is this door closed again? And it's locked, great. Alright, I'm just gonna come in here and read this next note. Marcus number 5. I can barely keep up with everything. I was accepted into the university that I really wanted to attend, but I decided not to go through with it. If I did leave, no one would be here to take care of my sister. If I'm being honest, I wish I could leave. I want to move on and just forget about her. Mom, Dad, all of them. I've decided to attend this community college first and then transfer to a This is just really weird. It's almost like that's just her inner self screaming to be let out of there. But she's in like an adult body. How long did she actually live for? Was she just really tall as a kid? Said she was a teenager, right? This is just so weird. Is this just a normal recurrence around this house? I don't know. Alright, but anyways, continue where we left off. Also, I won't be in a ton of debt after I graduate, so that'll be nice. Last night I saw something a bit disturbing. As I made my way to my room, Lilith's door was slightly ajar. And I could also hear this high-pitched scraping sound. It was my sister scraping her nails against the wall. I turned the light on and there was blood covering her hand. She was running the tips of her fingers across the wall, up to the point where her fingernails were now loosely attached to her finger. Ugh. Gross. She seemed so out of touch with reality. I looked at her other hand, but it was bent at an awkward position, her wrist bending toward her body, while her fingers looked stiff. This thing in my house. I don't think this is my sister. My sister was a painter, a talented girl with immense potential. Her eyes gradually turned towards me. I felt them almost reaching out to me, pleading for comfort. I gave her none. Okay, now it's kind of getting back to the thing. It seems like he might have put her out of her misery. Hello? Alright. It's all good again. All is good. What's going on? Why is everything red? Is there a fire in here? Why is that flashing red? This house is getting really creepy now. Alright, I still want to read the notes though. Kind of feels like it's killing the pace, but I still want to know what's going on. Mom is leaving for about a week. She's going on a business trip, so she's leaving me in charge to take care of the house and my sister. Not a good idea. I check on her briefly about once or twice a day just to make sure she's still alive. I might forget to check throughout the week though. It's such a chore taking care of her. Why can't she just die already? Am I wrong for saying that? Because of her talent, her God-given gift to paint, I destroyed our family. Without it, everything would be normal. In the end, everybody gets what they deserve, and she's getting her end right now. Dad received this, and Mom is breaking her back just to make ends meet. I wonder what my end will have in store. Who knows, maybe I'll get the worst ending of them all. I realize that my hatred for her is wrong and unjustified. It wasn't her fault that she was born with that skill. I feel guilty that I enjoy hearing and seeing her in pain. It's an immature reaction. For so long, I wished for someone to feel my suffering. I would get beatings almost every week with my mom and sister just watching. It was almost entertaining thinking what I could tell people at school when they asked about the cuts and bruises. Now it's a little different, I guess. I'm in control, and she's the helpless one. I don't really believe in heaven or hell, but if one exists, I'll probably end up in the latter. Okay, so now it seems like I am Marcus, and I'm getting what I deserve. That's what it seems like anyway. Alright, what's this one? Lilith note number 7. This will be the last letter I write. I can feel my right hand becoming immobile and stiff. Mom left a couple of days ago, and it's been up to Marcus to take care of me. Even though his visits have been getting shorter and less frequent over the last few months, I understand. I'm just a burden to him and my mom. He hasn't checked up on me ever since she left. I've tried everything, knocking and banging my hand against the wall, screaming. I mean, that's all I can really do since I'm practically immobile. Sometimes I get my hopes up hearing him walk up the stairs. Just maybe he'll walk through the door and check on me. Did I deserve this for not standing up to my parents and letting all this happen? All of this, it's my fault. I'm sorry, Marcus. I promise I'll never be a burden to you ever again. Oh boy, I don't want to see what's gonna happen now. I mean, honestly, if I am Marcus, then I just deserve to be killed anyway.
God is dead. God
Yeah, God is dead. That's nice.
dead.
How did you notice that pizza before? I have some good taste.
God
Can
is
I turn this off? Oh, there we go. Easy enough. Oh, no! No! It's on your head! No! Groundhog Day. The same nightmare keeps happening over and over again, although I guess days are kind of different. Different notes every day. Let's see. Alright, so Marcus note 7. Life is pretty quiet, to be honest, right now. Between school and work, it's a bit stressful, but it's not as bad as before. Mom is set to come home in a few days. It was nice having the house to myself for about a week. I'll admit sometimes it gets eerily quiet, and sometimes I hear those soft knocks coming from the walls. Other times I'll hear crying and sobbing, sometimes even screaming. It usually doesn't last.
According to the police report, both bodies were recovered, though the young woman was dead at the scene. After performing an autopsy, it was confirmed that the fire led to her death, but officials also found something strange. Her body was starving. What officials think occurred was during her final moments, as an act of desperation, she lit a candle inside her room and started the fire herself. Her younger brother, Marcus Walker, might have neglected her to such a degree. She chose to end her life to ease her suffering. Emotions ranging from jealousy, hatred, enviousness, and frustration might have drove him to neglect her, despite her cries for help. Due to her rare disorder, she was extremely immobile and required help for the simplest activities. She required Marcus for everything. Marcus might have held animosity towards her, as for almost his whole life, everyone had paid their attention to her. Perhaps Marcus wanted her to feel isolated and alone, an emotion he was very familiar with. He wanted vengeance for a crime she didn't commit. Marcus's body was mostly unharmed, though he was not conscious at the scene. He was taken to a local hospital, where he currently resides. He is currently in a coma induced by smoke inhalation and has been unconscious ever since the fire. No one knows when, or if, he will ever wake up, or what he is experiencing. He could be experiencing nothing at all, or he might be suffering. The only living relative he had was his mother, Mary Walker, who committed suicide shortly after she heard about the incident. His father, Joseph Walker, was killed in a suspicious road incident where his brakes stopped working while driving under the influence. Due to his unusual situation, no one is left to decide whether or not they should keep him alive in his coma. Many may wonder whether he regrets his actions, whether he regrets neglecting his sister, starving her, and psychologically torturing her to the point of suicide. Others speculate that years of domestic abuse by his father Joseph, along with neglect from his family, left him psychologically scarred. Whatever the case may be, he tortured and isolated his sister. His sister, who loved him, and did everything necessary to protect him. Hopefully all members of the family get what they deserve. In Marcus's case, he's stuck in his own personal purgatory. Stuck in a place between life and death, an eternity of suffering awaits him. Thank you for listening. This was Joseph Walker, bringing your local news to you.
You know, I have to say, he really got what he deserved. Oh man, he really did get what he deserved. That's how they're gonna end the game. So he's just stuck in this nightmare forever. Dysfunctional family times 1000. Well, this was actually a really interesting game. I mean, it was quite simple, right to the point. Had a pretty decent story to go along with it. Pretty demented story, but it was still pretty interesting. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I definitely thought this was an interesting experience. Certainly a lot different than most horror games, for sure. There wasn't a lot of jump scares. It was more based on the story. It wasn't overly complicated. It was right to the point. And it was pretty short, too. Anyways, Sneaky Nation, thanks so much for watching, as always. If you did enjoy the video, let me know by clicking like, subscribe if you're new to join us in Sneaky Nation for more videos like this, and from other games in the future. You can now use my discount code on Loot Crate to get 10% off your order. Just use the code SNEAKYG, all caps. And also, you can join us on our Discord server to make friends in the community, and also take part in our monthly giveaways. Subscribe on GameList to get additional channel benefits, and also make sure you follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all that good stuff. You can find the links for everything in the description below, and I will see you next time.